had just met that day, my first day of filming.
Wow.
So we talked on the phone, I think, the night before.
So you didn't even get to rehearse with them?
Nothing.
Whoa! Whoa, that takes perspective because we was in that dungeon for 2 hours every day, 2 weeks straight.
In the end, we only have ourselves to blame for falling so deeply in love.
You have the perfect life. Adorable baby, amazing husband.
I didn't think I had to tell you about this, but my girl, my family, bro.
She's about to get all the money. That's $2 million in cash.
Because in the end, it's love that we can't cheat.
And I never saw that coming. Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. Yeah. And listen hard for that, for that thing. I don't want to be there. Okay. Okay.
How did you enjoy filming?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
You literally hit the nail on the head. Like, everybody was just so nice and warm. And it was just a great environment to be a part of for the first time. You know, this was your first one?
This was my first one with them.
Oh, we're going to get into it then.
Yeah.
It's your boy Kingtif from the Kingtif Network. And black men don't cheat. We don't think, anyway. But if they do, and they meet her. Well, anyway.
Not me. I'm kind. I'll just leave you.
Yes.
And get another one.
That part. But her character may have something else to say. And I really would, because I believe this is one of the first times that people get to see you and hear your story.
Yeah.
So I want you to tell them who you are and tell them where they can find you.
Hi, I am Shawnee Idahosa, and you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok under Shawnee Idahosa, or it's just me, Shawnee, on TikTok. I am an actor here in the Cleveland, Ohio area, but I work in Detroit, I work in Columbus, yeah.
Now, Miss Idaho, Shawnee, is that what you prefer?
You can call me Shawnee.
And it's Shawnee?
Yeah.
Come on now. The name is amazing, by the way. I love your whole name.
Well, you know what? Do you know what my full name is?
What is it?
I just don't tell anybody. It's Chandrika.
Chandrika. Okay. I don't know what to do with that one, but okay.
That's why we go with Shawnee, because I like to have a job. And Shawnee's so like light and fun. Where like Chandrika, that's the one you meet if you keep messing with me. Shawnee presents nicely, right? Shawnee is kind and sweet, but Chandrika, no.
She don't play that. She don't play that. Well, Shawnee, we truly appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you.
We got to get into it, though.
Yes.
Black men don't cheat. Come on, round of applause for that. And your role in that, it was just beautiful from start to finish. Take us to the audition. Take us to getting the role. Take us through the whole experience.
Oh man. Okay. So this one just kind of came out of nowhere. I got a call from Johnny, and this was back in July. I was actually getting ready to go to France for my birthday. I know, right? And so I was just checking my Instagram, and I had seen he had messaged me, and I'm like, what is this about? So ended up calling him. We talked before I left just about what they were doing with the movie, and we talked again when I got back home, and he's like, we would like you for this role. And I'm like, what? So and he was like, you know, Jill had recommended you, and I'm like, that, you know, that meant a lot to me. Like,
You said Jill?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jill.
I know, right?
We love her so
we
much.
do love Jill. But yeah, just, you know, knowing that, like, you know, people are thinking of you, they see you, like, that was a big deal for me. So yeah, we skipped past the audition part and into the, like, here is the script. We're filming in like 2 weeks.
What?
Be ready. Yeah.
Was it 2 weeks? Because they gave me 3. And I was like, golly, holy.
I feel like it was so fast. Like it was so much.
So fast.
And for Jennifer, there was so much like monologue to know, especially like that ending part when I'm like sitting in the chair. That was a big monologue to learn and like put the emotions to. But I'm like, you know what? They thought enough of me to want me to be a part of this. I'm gonna do my best.
10,000%.
You know, so yeah, that was how all
so
that came
first day
about.
of set.
First
Take
day
it
of
there.
set. Woo! First day. So
Time out. Because HWIC loves to have the time that they want to do it in 3 days. That's their goal every time.
That is
so
correct.
How many days did y'all have on set?
I have like 4. And my first day of filming, I think I had like 14 or 15 scenes. So all of Jennifer's home scenes were that day.
First day.
First day.
What?
Knock it out. And I'm like, Lord Jesus.
That is a heavy day.
Right?
Ooh.
But you know, but it was so crazy because like I was telling you earlier, everybody was so amazing on set that I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel rushed. I didn't feel stressed. And I really felt like I was able to give my best performances over and over and over when they needed, you know, another take, cry on the floor, crying, you know, I mean, like, so that was big for me. Absolutely. And I told Johnny that too, like that, you know, those kind of things where the set moves really smoothly, everybody's really like chill and kind, like that starts from the top.
Yes.
I feel like, so yeah.
And a lot of people don't understand that.
No.
100%.
Yeah.
Mr. Tubi, that's your husband.
Yes, Mr. Kamel.
How was it working with him?
He's amazing. Like, honestly, like, just one of the sweetest people I've met. We had just met that day, my first day of filming.
Wow.
So we had talked on the phone, I think, the night before.
So you didn't even get to rehearse with him?
Nothing.
Whoa! Whoa, that takes perspective because we was in that dungeon for 2 hours every day, 2 weeks straight. So
yeah.
Go ahead.
No.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I was scared of shit. Hey, Bert, I need you. I'm over your house. Where you at?
No, like we jumped like right in that first day.
That is so beautiful.
Was, you know, the first day I'd met him. And I think, you know, that was really a great thing about like having chemistry with your scene partner is it makes it a lot quicker, a lot easier to just jump right into your roles.
Absolutely. Now, I need my phone back because she sent me a pretty good list of things, of topics we're gonna hit.
And we don't have to do all of them. You can pick the ones you think are.
If I don't, Haber's gonna get on my ass. So I'm looking at this goddamn list.
No, you don't.
Okay, I do want to talk about. I want to touch on your project that you're working on right now.
Yeah.
So what is that project, and what is your role?
So that one is called The Alumni, and I wrote that one. Actually, yes, I love to, like, you know, I have the creative mind, the gift of writing too. So that one is about present day and time travel. So it's a sci-fi thing. So it starts in the present, and then our characters are doing this physics experiment, and they end up time traveling back to May 1970. In Kent State, I don't know if you know about the history there and the shooting.
Yes.
So they time travel back to that time, and they have a formula that is like the time travel formula that has been saved in that time period, and so they have to go find it. Yeah.
I love that. I can't wait to see that. That's actually really good. And honestly, my grandfather's a professor at Kent State, so it's really hits home. Like, my grandfather and everything, and then my sister went to school.
What did he teach?
Architecture and design.
Wow.
Yes, so my sister went there. My mom's from Ravenna, so it's like right there. Like, major history at Kent State.
Yes.
So I can't wait for that one.
Yes, called The Alumni.
Who do you play?
So my character's name is Gabrielle Sky.
Okay.
And named after my daughter, Skylar Gabrielle. And her and the other lead character, his name's Charlie. We both are working at this company called 𝐂𝐒𝐑𝐈𝐿, and we're both getting our masters in physics. So, you know, it's really showcasing like Black women, intelligence, leads, science, sci-fi, like so all that kind of fun stuff. I'm not giving too much away. Yeah.
So how long did that take?
So I did it really fast. Like I have this thing where like if I get a download about something, it's done in like an hour.
Real shoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like music is a big inspiration to me. So like I heard a song and then like got a download and then it was written.
Now what is got a download?
A download is like when whatever it is inspires you. So like for me it's music. Music will inspire me, and really, I have to talk about that. But yeah, music will inspire me, and I can like see the whole thing, like a whole story, and right.
It's so man, that hit home heavy.
Yeah.
That's dope. Was that the first thing? Where did the writing? Was it writing before acting?
No. So 2020, when everything like the world just shut down, that was when I decided, I want to get more into acting. Like I had been doing like commercial work, model work, but nothing like this.
Yeah.
And then when everything shut down, I'm like, I want I got to get this whatever it is out. And so I started writing, and I ended up writing a project with my friend called Live, Love, and Lies. We kind of did a little something with that, and then after that, I think like a year or two later, I wrote something called Bait and Switch. And then this.
Those are catchy titles now. I like both of them. Those are some good titles.
Yeah, you can find the Bait and Switch one on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check that out, y'all. We gotta go check that out.
So yeah, but all of my things are really focused on Black women being the leads.
I love that. That is so powerful. Why is it so important? I know, of course, you are a Black woman and showcasing who you are, but why is it so important for you to showcase other Black women as leads as well?
You know what? Because I feel like there's not a whole lot of opportunity for us, especially in the Midwest. We don't get those like big chances all the time. You know what I mean? Like I call them like accessory parts. We're like the purse or the shoes. Except for Black Men Don't Cheat. I feel like we were the outfit because it's a lot about us.
And that's what I want to speak on, because that merger with you at HWIC and then your thought process and how you go about things kind of matches perfectly, because that's Johnny's whole his thing is the female Black lead. He wants to have the female Black lead and showcase the power. So the combination of y'all two, I could see why Black Men Don't Cheat came out as well as it did, because of the energy and the mindsets that go into it. And people really don't take that into consideration of like-minded individuals and how it amplifies and takes things. So I gotta talk about it. My girl Just Hilarious talked about y'all on the Breakfast Club. Shout out to that. Black Men Don't Cheat was on the Breakfast Club. Said they had to watch. It's a must watch. What was that? How did that feel?
That was amazing. To know that like how HWIC works. We only had a couple of days to like knock this out, but like to know we were working with such amazing people, cast and crew. It was incredible, to like acknowledge that you did a good job. You know what I mean? Like everything's not perfect. That's okay. But I think like in that imperfection, to be acknowledged in that way by such a big show and to still draw more people in to continue to watch, that was really cool.
10,000%, and it's still going up. I mean, it's been on most popular for over a month. I mean, this is the biggest movie that they've released. I'm scared as hell to come after y'all. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna put this on record. I'm scared as hell. I am one of the co-stars of the next movie. Scared out of my mind. So please go watch this goddamn movie. Cause I just needed to do decently enough. Cause these motherfuckers done got on the Breakfast Club. I don't know what to do no more. But those are my partners, so it does well in this space as well. So we truly appreciate y'all doing y'all thing in that movie. How did you, because it was so quick, prepare for that role?
So I am really big about making sure I do my homework on, any project that I am a part of. And so aside from like really learning the script back and forth and knowing all of my scenes. When I'm done reading it, I'll record it so that while I'm working, I can listen. I'm listening all day while I'm working, and then when I'm done working, I'm back to reading the script. Then once I've got it, I will find a person that I feel like I can relate to with that character.
Okay.
So like with Jennifer, I don't know if you remember a couple years ago, I think it was Derek Jackson and Dania Jackson. It was like this whole big thing, the social media thing. She is who I modeled Jennifer after.
Really?
Yes. And
with the glasses, right?
Yes, she's
Yeah,
glasses
she
and
was
her
crazy a
bonnet
little
with
bit.
Salvation, right?
Yeah.
So, and what I got
That
from
makes
her
sense.
was that her devotion to a man who just did not appreciate who she was.
Absolutely.
And she was giving, you know, all of her, it looked like, and he was just like whatever.
Yeah.
And so like I took from her like just her mannerisms, like that kind of, she didn't seem like that light was in her anymore. And so there was like a lot that like I would watch and be like, I need that for Jennifer. So I was very specific about like the hair like being disheveled and the makeup like, you know, becoming less and less, and like, you know, the love scene where like she did not look like she was excited about him, you know, like all of that was on purpose, you know.
The intangibles make the character.
Yes.
And you just played into every one of them.
Oh, thank you.
So to hear the breakdown is beautiful.
Thank you.
The method, beautiful.
And music. I always have music.
You always have music?
Yes. So like I choose just like a song or two so that like when I'm preparing for the role and when I'm filming, I can put my headphones in, listen to the song so that it immediately snaps me into that mode for the character.
So you match the mode of the character to the song.
Correct.
So now your mind goes into the character once you put the song.
Correct.
That's dope. I don't even do that. Yeah. I didn't even know I would be doing that if I was doing that. That is so amazing to do, but that's kind of like an athlete getting his music going to prepare him for the game.
Yes.
And he puts on certain songs that get him in that mode.
Yep.
Ooh, you didn't caught. Ooh, I didn't got a little. Johnny, I didn't got some. Oh, you got one.
Yeah.
And there's three things I want to talk about, and I'm not going to keep you too long because I want this to be an introduction. Yeah. So when we come back, we have the elongated one, and we start talking about the film that you're doing now and working in Detroit and moving around. But I really want to focus this on Black Men Don't Cheat, the momentum it's having, and your piece and your vital role in that. Once it was done, did you know it was going to be this?
I didn't know. You never know. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what anything is going to do. But I always like to go into things just excited about whatever it is. You know, I knew that it was going to do something, you know what I mean, because of, you know, who we have in there. And then, you know, again, with the crew and HWIC, like, you know, I knew it was going to do something, but I had no idea that like the first project I do with them is gonna explode like this. So I love that. I love it.
Now, I mean, the cast was amazing. Shout out to Haber, shout out to Mr. Tubi, shout out to you, shout out to Jaleesa, shout out to everybody that was involved into film, the cast and crew. Miss D. Lachey, I know she was there. Sweezy Films. Oh man, it's just so many names. Was Angel on yours?
No.
Okay, so shout out to the makeup and design artist that was in there, and I want to specifically shout out the film god. Gotta shout out the film god, David. How was it working with David for the first time?
David was amazing. Like,
he's one of the oh my gosh.
I enjoyed working with him, and I told him that, you know, like he really allowed us to just be actors. Like when I said I need to take a step away, put my headphones in and like get myself together for a scene, like it was no issue. Like he was I really enjoyed his like calm vibe.
Absolutely.
Like I loved it. And I feel like it allowed me to like, okay, I can breathe, I can take my time, and I can deliver how I want to deliver because I'm not rushing.
Big facts. That's huge.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the last two things we do here is called. The first one is we would like to know, and we would like to know your top 3 values in your life.
I value kindness.
Yeah.
I value keeping your word.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, God is always first. But I value God, like, because for me, he's everything. He gives me everything. So
He opens
those are
every
mine.
door.
He opens every door. He will shut them if they're not for you.
Quick. And you won't even know why.
Oh yeah.
But you knew.
Oh no, you'll find out.
You'll find out.
You'll find out
Eventually,
later.
yes. But it's shut.
Oh man, I got a little story about
Go ahead.
that. There was something. There was something I really, really wanted. It was a project I really, really wanted, and man, shut it. Every single time I'll be like, oh well, maybe shut.
Yeah.
Every single time I'm like, and I didn't, not until later did I figure out. That was why he didn't want me. Like, it was, some other stuff I didn't see until, later.
But if you would have been in it,
yeah,
what it would have done to you.
Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You be saving us.
Yeah, from ourselves.
100%.
Yeah.
So I truly appreciate this. This is in the road to 200. So we in there like somewhere. This is definitely gonna be in there. The last thing we do here is called Get It Off Your Chest.
Mm-hmm.
And basically it's just telling, I would like to cater this to the young actress, the young actress that strives to be the lead, but feels like there's not one for her. What does she do? How does she keep going and fight through the trials and tribulations of something like that?
First thing to know is this business is not easy. Like, you will get rejected more than you will get projects that you want.
Wow.
And I think understanding that, like, you got to let it roll off your shoulder and not take it personal. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times people don't realize that, like, in this business, if you're not chosen for something, it could be for anything. It could be,
reasons.
they don't like the hair, or maybe they like somebody who's taller than you, or
Yeah.
maybe, it could be anything. And so I think understanding that, like, you got to, move where things will work for you. And then also create things.
Yeah.
I think the great thing about social media now is you can do whatever you want.
You can do whatever you want.
Anything. You can do skits. You can do shorts. You can do whatever it is that you want. Create something for yourself. Or, like, work with people who are doing things that you want to do.
Yes.
Networking.
Yes.
I think the Women in Film is great. We
Shout
talk
out to
about
Women
it a
in
lot.
Film.
Yay.
We're gonna get her on here, Miss Brown. I'm gonna get you on here, and we're definitely gonna talk more about women because it's definitely growing and building momentum. And somebody like you, somebody like her, somebody like Angel, somebody like y'all emphasizing the importance of it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait because y'all just can't gearing up for just success. So I truly appreciate you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Tell them where they can find you one more time.
So you can find me on Instagram at Shawnee Idahosa or TikTok at It's Just Me Shawnee.
It's the Kingtif Network. We out of here. Peace.
Bye.